changed, but the players are the same. I don't know, dude. Doesn't bother me. I'm somewhat intelligent enough to notice when someone's talking to somebody else, so. What do you mean I forgot to get milk and eggs at the store? What the fuck are you saying?
Let's go! We're gonna play some Civilization with Clue today. Yeah, but I don't want to scream in your ear, so I'll do it a little bit. Flying through the clouds. How do I select to join you? Because I see you down here, but I don't...
I think you can do...
No.
I didn't.
Steam's so difficult. Alright. How do I get how do I get this Steam thing off? Get off my screen! How do I get the Steam thing off? Get off my screen! Return. Oh, shift tap. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna be a chieftain. I'll be a random leader. I don't care. Alright, fine. Whatever. Chieftain! Random leader. This is gonna be so much fun. Early morning stream. I can help you. uh. Ready when you are. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, bless you. I'm not going to go with a random. I'm going to actually probably go with...
Yeah.
Still, my luck, I'd get, like, Gandhi or something. Who the hell is John Curtin?
John Kurt. Oh, that's Australia, dude.
That sounds good to me. Alright. Let's get ready to rumble!
I remember what his name is.
I'm ready when you are. Oh god. The countdown has started. Domination of the world. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Where's the purge siren? Gotta have the purge siren. Ooh, I got a black shirt with a black background. I just realized for my fake green screen, my black shirt doesn't help me on the black background.
the first stirrings of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest. From this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Prime Minister Curtin, you will lead Australia through challenge after challenge, and your people will emerge all the stronger for it. Others will seek friendship for your strength. If these friends prove loyal, your might and protection will carry you far. But stay vigilant, for aggression is not your natural course.
I think he yelled at me.
What?
That dude, it tells me like my history of, and I don't know. I'm prime minister, man. That sucks. I wish I was president, but that's what I do. And my unique land unit is a digger. I guess there's a first time for everything. So Quakey Poo is moving out here with us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he found a hacienda or whatever, and he's moving out here.
Hacienda.
Yeah, it's like an in-law suite, like its own kitchen, living room, bathroom, and all that. That's like built on the front of the house, and yeah, there's one out here for like $1,800, which is cheap for California prices.
That's crazy. We have a 4-bedroom house. Me and my brother split, and that's like 14 a month.
Yeah, here it's we don't get like Bay Area prices, but we're getting up there because Bay Area is going up. Yeah, it's getting bad. Because right now, I think for a 4-bedroom house, you're probably paying $25,000 to $3,000. When we first moved to Tracy, here in the Bay, it was we got them for like $1,800-$1,900. The power here is what it gets you, because PG&E will rip you a new one when it comes to power. As of 3 o'clock, some of California might have experienced rolling blackouts again. It's like nothing to do at the start of this thing. You just pick all your research and you just let it go.
What a grand sight this must present in the wet season. Waterfalls in every direction.
The game audio is a little loud today. So you said you put little city states in here?
There's like 7 this time, because last time I think there were like 18, so it was pretty crowded.
And they were mean.
Yeah, some of them are just flat out dicks.
I put in my post that I hope by turn 200 you don't nuke the world again, but I was like, let's see what turn nuclear weapons come into effect. Trying to be funny.
Yeah, it was just a couple civilizations were getting on my nerves in that city-state. I mean, once I figured out, because I was like, dude, I remember being on, like, at least in the last civilization, like, pretty much any unit, it seemed like you could take a fucking city-state or, like, a civilization city with, but it was like, no, you have to have a melee unit. So I've been nuking this place over and over and attacking it, thinking I was making progress, and I just wasn't.
That sucks.
I am fond of pigs. Dogs look up to us. Cats look down.
That was some... That city-state was a pain in the ass. What's the first unit you buy? Or do you build a monument first?
I'm gonna do a monument first.
Yeah, that's what I.
Start branching out from there.
Yeah. I do one of those too.
If I have room, I build a builder first, but I went with Sparta, Greeks.
At his best, man is the noblest of all animals.
I'm losing
Separated from law and justice, he is the worst.
What?
I failed Lisbon, which is in Spain, but I guess it's a city-state.
I guess I'm in Australia. Do we start normally?
True start location.
Okay, so yeah, I'm definitely in Australia.
Yeah, I'm like north over the Indian Ocean from you, somewhere, and then the Pacific.
I wonder if there'll be a city-state here at all in Australia.
I don't think there ever was one.
But I got barbarians. I always forget I gotta use the arrow keys.
You don't have to. You can click anywhere with when your pointer's aiming somewhere. Just click down with your middle mouse button. Or you can yeah, you can zoom in and out, or you can hold your left click and you can just kind of move the map like if you were touching the screen and moving it.
See, I learned something new. I forgot about the I never knew about the middle button, but I wonder if I'm gonna have enough resources here in Australia. So one thing that's starting to scare me a little bit.
Organisms don't think of CO2 as a poison. Plants and organisms that make shells, coral, think of it as a building block.
How's your back, by the way? You ever get that figured out?
No, it still hurts, but it's not as bad. I had to go to the grocery store yesterday and it's fucking damn near. I mean, my brother could see it on my face, so I was just done. It's like that hard ass floor. Dude, man. So I can't be on my feet for a long period of time because my back just suffers.
I bet. I hate back injuries.
Yeah, because it never really go away.
No.
Who deserves more credit than the wife of a coal miner?
It's weird because I have workers, but they can't do anything yet. there's the barbarians. I knew I had him somewhere. Five times 6 is 30. There's only 30 people streaming Civilization right now. I got that music going on in the background to keep everybody entertained, because I have the music turned off for the game, because you never know what it's gonna play. Yeah, those people are not gonna survive. Hello. I'm flying through the clouds on the stream. I got the moving cloud picture behind me. Ah, shit balls. I just fucking lost that one. I still can't build anything but a damn city center. That's weird. I got a lot of wonders, I'll tell you that, or natural wonders, whatever you call them. Australia is small. That means I'm gonna have to get a navy fast. Waking up, waking up. That was funny. I did a test when somebody hosts me, and it automatically says that I'm hosting my stream with 1,800 viewers. It's like, oh, dreams. They do come true. Says I got one viewer. Speak up or forever hold your viewerness.
Got a little Swedish there.
Those freaking people took out my only melee unit.
No man ever wetted clay.
Well, I figured this should only be... I gotta pick those expanding border ones this time. That religion or whatever. That you showed me last time. I bought that Fall Guys on Steam for 20 bucks. I'm gonna try that out too sometime. Looks entertaining. It's kind of hot right now.
Mount Vesuvius just erupted near me.
That's bad.
I'm not terribly close to it, but yeah, I was like, because I almost set up a city near it, because that's where, obviously Rome is near Vesuvius.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I can set up there since I'm not playing as Trajan as Rome. Good thing I bypassed it.
Let's go. Wow, this isn't that big. This is like maybe 3 cities I might be able to get out of this thing.
What do you say?
I might be able to get 3 cities out of this continent. Maybe. I still can't.
Well, don't forget you got, there should be a chain of islands to your east, and then you've got China to your north, like Indonesia.
Yeah, I think my next...
So you've got those places you can check out. They're the only Asian like Pacific Asian civilization that's put in are Russia and Japan. So you're pretty clear over there. To your far east is Brazil, and then I've got the Native Americans in North America, and then I've got Canada above them.
There you go. I'm just waiting for this to, like, it's just starting off so slow. I have 2 builders, like, sitting here built, and they can't do anything. And it's like, what's going on with my, I thought I'd at least be able to do crops or something. But I'm just surrounded all in wood right now, so that's why I got settlers being built right now. Gotta go somewhere else. Gotta go where it's hot. I might head up north and build one on the north side of the continent, so that way I have some resources.
Oh yeah, I forgot I brought up half a case of beer in here, and I haven't even opened one yet.
Uh-oh. Gotta start drinking it before it gets cold. Or hot. Ooh, I screwed that one up.
Yeah, I was at the store, and I was like, I might as well get some Stella. It's the only beer I really like the most is Stella.
Yeah, I'm a cider guy or hard alcohol guy when I used to drink.
Well, there's an amber beer that's made here in Cabarrus County at the brewery, and it's fucking like anything that company makes. Honestly, to me, it's local and everything.
Hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of breweries here, but I just stopped drinking when I left the boat because it was just, I drank way too much. All those foreign port calls, oh hell yeah. Everything was like $1. Woo, that felt good. Pop my neck. Sure. You had breakfast, right? Alright. Oh yeah, I forgot.
One thing I've noticed the last time we played was that city states, if you check on that screen every once in a while, which is where the fuck is it? I don't know, it's somewhere in here. That's not it. Where the fuck are the city states at? Anyways, there's like a little like comic book chat bubble icon looking thing on it, right? And if you hover over that, it tells you what they're asking you to do, or they're like giving you like a kind of a challenge. And so if you meet that challenge, oftentimes we like either a tech boost or you'll get technology. You'll get something out of it. It's not so because I just got a technology out of making a trade route. I think it was like a currency tech that I got out of it.
Oh, I don't know. I gotta find that window then. I don't have a trader though yet, so that might be why too. That, I don't think I have any here. That's the other issue. Probably because I haven't discovered any at all. That might be it.
Vessels large may venture more. It is equally important.
Now there's this wave icon. The land will flood when sea levels rise a second time. I've never seen that before. fucking camp here in the fucking Australia? Like, what's going on here? Why do we have to have barbarians?
Yeah, what's weird is I've only seen one barbarian so far.
I have 2 camps.
The damn. I'm trying to find, because I'm choosing a pantheon, and I don't know, maybe some pantheons are exclusive to certain civs. Because I'm always Rome, and I'm trying to find like the border expansion thing, but it's this one.
Yeah.
Fudge.
I gotta get rid of these 2 barbarian camps. That freaking sucks.
Damn it.
What, they got you?
Well, I'm telling them to choose a pantheon thing because I'm having to read through all these because I usually have like the border expansion one that I go to every time. And now it's like, nope. So now I gotta figure this out. Thinking about River Goddess because it's like 2 amenities and 2 housing to cities if they have a holy site district adjacent to a river. I guess that's
You're so far ahead of me already.
well, I used the Greece gets a like a wild card regardless of government.
Ah.
So even if, especially if that government has a wild card slot already there, you just get an extra one, so you get a stack.
Cool.
So I used, I think it was something for the religious bonus. So I was like, okay, let me do that so we get this out of the way. Okay.
Mm. I got a viewer. I don't know who it is.
Might just be somebody lurking, I guess.
Yeah. I hate how you can't tell though.
Yeah, in Mixer, you had a way as like an admin or a mod to figure out who, like, based on the chat, really, you could just see how many people are actually. The thing is that you could be not subscribed to Twitch or not have a Twitch account, and you can just watch anonymously. So.
That's probably what it is.
I think, well, I don't know. It seems like even if it's labeled as 18 stream, that you can still watch it. You know?
That's the positive
I
aspect
think it's
of
kind
it.
of weird, but then again, You go to a porn site, and it's like, I've been going to porn sites since I was like 15, I guess, when the internet was in its infancy. And it was like, are you 18? Yes or no? It's like, how are you gonna know?
Yeah.
This isn't China. That shit's creepy. Like, I was reading that China is making all their game, like anything that's like a game there, like online or whatever, you have to have your game account linked to your social account, which the social account is a government thing in
Oh.
China. So you do good things, and your social account, as far as the Chinese government is concerned, is good. But if you do anything bad, your rating goes down, and it's harder to get jobs. Your rating can go down simply because you're gay or you're a religion or whatever. It's crazy. Or you don't have a lot of money, or where you were born.
That's nuts.
So yeah, it's super. It's like the caste system in India and in so many other places. It's like you're born in a circumstance you have no control over, and now you're bound to it by some draconic fucking thinking.
I don't believe in astrology.
Melbourne is alive. I'll be right back. All right, I got my 5 hour. I'm better now. It was crazy yesterday doing those TV mounts. Every single one of them was different. The one place that I went yesterday, she had just bought the house, and I guess the previous owner had built a fake fireplace off the existing wall and built like a 2x4 like support structure for the TV to be mounted to them. So that way it comes flush with the fireplace. But it was only like a foot by foot wide. Like any today's TV mounts won't fit on a foot by foot wide square. They're like long, so that way you can reach 2 studs at least. And I was like, and then on top of that, she had like tilt mounts that she wanted used. And I'm sorry, but you're like a foot and a half, 2 feet in from inside this fake enclosure. And if I put the tilt mount in, your TV will be like in this hole. I'm like, you're not going to be able to see the bottom half of it. You need a full motion. So she had to go get another mount. I was like, this is the weirdest setup I think I've ever seen. I don't know. I did a lot of TVs yesterday because they were close.
I don't underrate the value.
Yeah. I was gonna, I was telling you I was gonna get another computer at some point
Yeah.
before the end of the year, but NVIDIA's announcing their new GPUs on September 1st, I think, or sometime in September, and then Intel's new shit's coming out early next year. So I'm kind of like, fuck, man. It's a good thing I didn't already upgrade, but I'm like, I just gotta wait a while.
Well, I don't know. I mean, that means that the really good stuff, like the 2080 Ti's and shit, right now are gonna get cheaper.
Yeah, that's true, but
And you can always run two if they get cheap
Yeah.
enough, and then you just crossfire them or whatever, and it still will be equivalent of what they're. I mean, I don't know. So like, I like the way you're thinking. Like, let me wait and get let them make sure this shit's gonna work and get like the newest shit. But I mean, if you were just gonna make it like a streaming PC with a caption card, just throw a when the 2080s go down in price, just throw one of those in there with the caption card, and you'd be good. I mean, your streaming box itself doesn't necessarily have to be, because you're doing mostly pre-done content anyways. And you could literally, with a caption card, just caption whatever's on your good PC that you're gaming on. Because the way you want to do it, I like it, because you have like one that's just dedicated for streaming, and you can either just play pre-recorded content, or you could caption stuff with a caption card.
Into the air.
And it's not going to take away from your gaming PC, or you can turn the one you have in now into your streaming box. It's and you get the new and improved stuff like you're thinking for after next year. I don't know. It just depends on if you're happy with what you got or not.
Yeah, and what I may do is I may upgrade. I mean, honestly, dude, like I go through my event viewer once a week, and I'm noticing like these kernel issues with power, and I think a lot of it has to do with because my power supply is more than adequate to run everything I have. Memory, GPU, CPU, everything. But what I think's going on is every time there's a Windows update lately, it resets my energy plan
Ah.
to balanced, and I notice it's shutting hard drives down and shit. I'm like, dude, when you do that, and I need to access the hard drive, it's like it takes a good 30, 40 seconds. And I know it's not a lot, but I'm like, dude, seriously?
Yeah, I built it this way. I want it this way. Quit changing shit.
Yeah, and it's just Microsoft shit where every once in a while they start changing things up on everybody.
I think right now I really want an M2 solid state, like gigabyte or terabyte or 2 terabyte. They go straight into the motherboard because those read so much faster.
Yeah.
That would be the only thing I improve.
I was on the fence about those when they first came out. My buddy did that very thing with his PC, and about a month and a half later, his whole drive failed because he had his OS installed on that one.
Yeah.
And it failed, and he just did an RMA and got another one, but it was like, it's, a downtime and everything like that until he got the replacement, so.
See, like,
well, SSDs last a long fucking time.
yeah, I don't know. So if I did that, I'd probably just clone my current SSD to it and then keep that SSD just unplugged as my backup, I guess.
Yeah, that would be the way to go.
Or I would set up a RAID that, like, at night just makes the SSD still just mirror that built-in one at night when not in use.
Yeah, that's what I would like to do, is eventually get like an external storage cage, and just, holy shit, there's a tsunami or something south of me. Holy shit.
You always get like pile drived over there. I'm like over
It
there.
was a major flood from a river. Holy crap. I mean, I didn't get screwed by it, but somebody did.
I'm like all over here by myself. I already cleared out one barbarian. I'm about to clear out another one. I still can't. I still don't have holy sites, which I think is the funniest shit in the world. I think I'm gonna buy a Stream Deck, one of those shortcut like things that you have down here that helps you change scenes and everything remotely. And I think I'm gonna get a caption card just to kind of relieve some of the pressure off my graphics card. And I definitely need a green screen. I mean, this virtual green screen that I got right now, the software that does it, I guess is okay. But half the time, some of my back of my head disappears, and it just looks kind of funky. I'm just doing this on a budget till I can afford anything. My youngest, this Christmas he gets a new gaming PC. I have to do that. I wish I could do it right now because iBuyPower's got shit on sale, but I can't afford it right now. So I really just want to buy that $1,400 like ready to ship one right now, because the only thing I'd change is probably the hard drive setup. Because my thing is I always like having a 1 terabyte solid state for the Windows OS and like my main games, and then a 2 terabyte or bigger like data drive, and they don't do that stock unless you customize it. And so that, and I always like to have Windows Pro because it can handle more RAM. So that way, if I ever want to upgrade above, I think it's 16 or 32, like I already have that. But that's just personal preference. I don't know. I miss building my own computers, but I don't even try anymore. It's just too expensive. And then you go to Newegg or some of these places, and I had a lot of Newegg and Tiger Direct. Like they either didn't store the memory right, or like it was just. I found out that Newegg sometimes they have just Connex boxes in parking lots, and that's where they store some of their computer parts in the heat. And I'm like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, I never buy from Newegg, dude. My buddy does, and I'm like, dude, man, we fucking pay for it when it comes to computers, man.
Yeah. Lately, I've been buying off Amazon just because of the freaking the return policy. Like, if I have any issues, they're like, yeah, we'll take care of it.
If you have an Amazon card, so you get points fixed on like your purchases. Like I think it's like $300. You get like your $3 or $30 cash back. I can't remember what it is. I can't remember what the ratio is. So it's like if you get stuff from Amazon a lot, it's good to have one of those cards because then you're able to like, as long as you like pay it down a lot, because the interest on it is a monster. If it gets to like where you don't have like a lot of room left on it.
Yeah, and that's what I probably need to do. I had one a long time ago when I was not the greatest when it came to cards.
Yeah, I'm still working on it. Cause I did swear off credit cards after my divorce and everything. Cause my ex-wife ran up our cards, and interestingly enough, she worked for the post office, so she was making like $20 an hour, and I was using my GI Bill to go back to school, and so anything I was getting from that, I was actually having to put into the household bills, and she just drank and partied and did whatever with her money. I was like, this is a great marriage.
Oh my god.
Or actually, it should be 100% for both people. But,
Yeah, I gotcha.
No balance.
We order a lot of stuff on Amazon. The rewards would definitely help me. I have one credit card right now, and it's a Navy Fed card, and I got that during the shutdown when we weren't getting paid. Coast Guard, and it helped, but then, I bought a house, and then it's like I got to replace this faucet, I got to do this, I got to do that.
Thousands have lived without.
I want to pay that down to like nothing because I'd really like to get solar right now, and I can't get that right now. But hey, if I make affiliate on this Twitch thing and actually can make some money, we'll see. Goals. I won't have to do Amazon package delivery or Hello Text installs anymore. My kids crack me up. My middle kid is like mini me. They came down and microwaved pizza from the other night and then got Oreos. Lunch of champions right there. I gotta figure out what it is to go where I can go. What is it to go to where I can start? Okay, it's. I gotta go across the ocean. I can't cross the ocean right now. I can't leave my continent. Every once in a while, I gotta look down and make sure that it's not my turn. Because I always forget. Like I have the noise on, like the alerts on this game, but they're not super loud. Because this game, for some reason, goes up and down in volume bad. You sound like you're chatting too. I hear.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what Lena wants to do and what she's doing. She had like, I went to her world on that game last night, and there were like these two random, like what she did was I gave her this idea. I was like, man, it'd be cool to build like an Olympus type thing where it's up in the sky and like it's like a landmass suspended in the air over everything else. And so it's pretty cool once you raise the elevation of where you're building, like way up in the clouds. Like it's, I don't know, pretty ethereal. It's pretty interesting looking. And so she did that, and for some reason there's two random beer bottles out in this cloud that's like a good 200 yards away from what she built. And she can't delete them, she can't select them, she can't move them. And I'm like, what the fuck is that all about? So I think it's from like the default map that you can load up and then edit to what you want it to be.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, like, she showed me that game, like, probably a month ago, and I was, like, off and on checking it out and stuff, because it's basically Unity, which is a gaming engine, so you can go in and edit shit.
Yeah.
But it's limited in that you can't bring in your own assets, because otherwise another user would have to download that asset. So it's like, there is no, like, workshop or modding for it or anything like that, which is kind of a downer. But in addition to that, the fucking editor is basically like Halo Forge. It's very limited in what you can do. I mean, you've seen the stuff I've sent you, and like, yeah, that shit took forever to do that because it's so primitive in what you're able to do.
Yeah.
But I'm still able to work around it. Like, it's always learning, oh, this is the limitation, but this is what I can do to counter it, you know?
There's always a way around it.
Yeah.
Yo, Jay. Welcome to the stream. World domination in progress. I'm Australia. I don't know what this guy wants. Like this. I cannot. You're going to bed. I'm sorry. Freaking. This guy is making me mad because I can't. Like, I have a scout, but he can't cross the ocean.
It was luxuries like Aiken.
Can you go now? No. You can't go I forget what it is. Like it's a mapping, right? For you to cross the ocean.
I think it's sailing. There's, I think it's sailing, and then there's a navigation. The first it's
Cause I got sailing, cause I can get a boat right now, but
yeah, it's sailing, and then you can have coastal ships, meaning they can't cross deep water, but they can cross the lighter blue water, shallows.
yeah. World domination, man. You go through all the different ages, and then you go through and you try to.
I'm trying to think what the next one. It's like navigation, or it's astrology, the navigation, because astrology led to, using the stars for navigation and whatnot.
Yeah, I gotta go look in the research next time it's up. It's world domination. You basically just
Bronze
go
is
through
the
here and
mirror
go through all the different levels of the ages and stuff, and you try to win the world domination. Because right now you can only see where I am. I don't have mapping up. So when I get to know where other people are and everything, it opens up. You take it all over.
Well, it's like, do I take the gamble of moving near Vesuvius? I mean, I can move where it's, I don't know. This is like I'm teetering on because there's so many resources around Mount Vesuvius. But then I'm like, fuck, dude, if that thing pops off, what's gonna happen? I guess I might as well because I need to know what happened.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for like the seawater to come up because that's what I had a lot of warnings when I was building cities that, oh, right here is where the seawater can come up, and I'm like, okay.
Well, that's just saying, here's the risk. You can move there, but if the CO2 levels go up late in the game from carbon emissions, you're playing with fire, essentially. But it might work out. So, because you can also, from what I understand, there's diplomatic things that can be done. There's like a world council where you can say, all right, everybody, fucking stop doing X, Y, Z, or you're gonna kill us all.
Day's going good. Callie and me got up, had a good breakfast, going real good. Yeah, we'll both get on yours. I'll take the Wi-Fi off my phone so that way it counts as two different. There's definitely a few changes in the update.
Yeah.
I need a green screen. This thing's freaking me out on my head. It sucks too because I'm used to like when I have builders, they're building nonstop and they don't stop. And I don't really have much for them to do. I've had one builder like asleep almost this entire time, thinking that I was going to need them, and I don't. Callie's working that mod job today. She's all over the chat. Better than I am at it.
Holy shit, Vesuvius literally just erupts again as I'm moving settlers down there. Oh man, I don't know about that. Don't know. That's worth it.
You're gonna get it.
New resource I noticed is honey.
Oh, honey?
Beehives or whatever, I'm assuming there might be like a farming adjacency bonus because, bees pollinate.
I'm sitting here. I have to pick a path that finally get to pick a religion looking thing, whatever you call it. Pathian.
Yeah, I usually do the border growth one where it's like, I think religious settlements or something like that, but I didn't have that selectable when I was going through it.
I don't either.
I did River Goddess because that's a housing and amenity bonus, and as long as you build a holy site wondering if it stacks if like you have two rivers parallel to a point where you can build a holy site between it. If you get like 4 housing, 4 amenities instead of 2.
You should have got Fire Goddess. That's a funny one.
Yeah, I know, right? There's a lot of that I'm noticing now. Like the geothermic stuff and the volcanoes.
I think I'm gonna do Goddess the Hunt because that's an extra food and extra production. I don't know. There wasn't a lot of options on there. Jay always plays Call of Duty, Callie. I don't think I've ever seen him play anything else other than Fall Guys. I take that back. He plays Fall Guys too. He should play some Fall Guys today. I gotta get this third settlement going.
So if I move south of, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. There's like a place south of Vesuvius. Oh shit, there's whoops.
City State.
I'm gonna move my warriors down there.
Oh, barbarians or something?
Yeah, it's blocking my land route to set up a settlement right now because I don't think I have embarking yet. Sailing or whatever. That's usually the first thing I go for, but there wasn't a lot of seaside or coastal resources that I could see yet.
He needs to play more Fall Guys though. COD he's got down. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to do this second city because I got like one at the top and one on either end at the bottom, and then I'm trying to get the research done. Is it cartographian or whatever that I'm doing right now?
Yeah, it's a cartography.
Yeah, I can't say that shit for the life of me. And then there's square rigging after that, but I should be able to go places here soon.
First time I heard the word cartographer was the silent cartographer mission on Halo, which is like the coolest one where you land on the Pelican on that beachhead.
Yeah,
It's like an island on the Halo ring.
I can't wait for the new one. I really can't.
Yeah, you know, there were people bitching for the graphics or whatever, and I was like, first of all, this is like the stable alpha build of the game.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Plus, I didn't think it looked bad. I was like, I don't know what you guys are expecting. I mean, not everything could be cyberpunk level awesome. That game looks fucking sick, dude.
I know, I haven't got into it yet. I saw the video of it, but I didn't.
Oh, plus it has Keanu Reeves. That's definitely a buy.
And all I ask,
Young Padawan doesn't know how to stream a game on his computer. You only have a laptop though. Jay. I was talking to Callie today. I was like, if I get another laptop, it's just gonna be a Microsoft Surface, because I don't need a gaming laptop, and the Surface can pretty much do everything, and there's like no moving parts. And the battery life on a Surface is crazy. I got at work bought one this week, so I got to play with it a little bit. It's just smooth, man. I like how nice that is. I don't know if it's like a dialed down smaller version of Windows, but I think it's the same version. I don't know.
Should be the same. It It might just have, if it has like touch screen stuff, it might have like more to it. But
Yeah. I beta tested this camera this week. I got it Monday, I think. So I gotta leave a review for it. Now. It had as a I thought it was funny. So I unboxed this camera, and it's in the smallest box I've ever seen. This box looks like it'd probably hold a one of those old cell phone batteries, because it's just like a shorty but a square box. But the privacy cover, you take the 3M tape off and you put it on over the lens. That's the privacy cover. So I was like, I guess I don't need to put that on there. I'll keep it, but I don't think I need it. Because there's lights around the sides of the camera that tell you when it's being used, so. I got 2 viewers right now, so if I can get my average up to 2, that'd be nice. But it takes forever. I think I need to be rated by like 3,000 people for like 10 minutes, and that'll bring up my average viewer to 3. I've learned a lot of the big shots also don't stream on the weekends as much, so. It's weird, in the middle of Australia, I have the high probability of flood. Like, I understand the ones that are like on the ocean side, but there's a couple that are like dead center in the continent. You're really quiet again.
I gotta pick the religion now. Like I'm actually founding it.
Oh, you're reading all
I
that.
want to make my own, or do I want to go with Buddhism? It seems like the most. I don't know, cause. Someone else already took Buddhism. Shame. Yep. You motherfuckers. Well, I guess it'll be a custom religion.
You played Hyperscape?
I saw it on Ubisoft stuff, but I was like, there's only one VR I like, and then I mean, to be technical, Battle Royale is just like a huge, like, version of King of the Hill and Last Man Standing,
Yeah.
which has been around fucking Unreal Tournament.
Oh,
I actually want Doom.
yeah, I don't.
Doom for
Was
King
it?
of the Hill, and then Unreal had a Last Man Standing.
Yeah.
Halo that.
Well, it was definitely Doom, but it didn't really. I don't think people came to what the reality of what it could be with Doom until it Counter-Strike and
Technology, man. Like,
yeah.
the maps couldn't be streamed the size they are right now, so.
Because I mean, you even had Counter-Strike right after the Unreal Tournament. I liked a lot of those. I like the original Medal of Honor with like the World War II weapons.
Yeah, I played the World War II COD, but there's so many fucking hackers on it. I was like, fuck you. Which, I mean, that's just about everything right now. Hacking's gotten so bad.
Well, it's because they had to make everything cross-compatible now, and I think everything's getting worse before it gets better. Like, they opened it up before they had the technology or the know-how to catch them or stop them from hacking. Like, when you open up something that can work on like multiple platforms instead of making just the platforms have a generic like system, there's a lot of different versions, and that just gives more opportunity to people to see the differences and why. Because I mean, people always blame PC people for hacking, and I can understand that. But you know, to be quite honest, from what I can tell on some of the YouTube people that actually do hack and show you how they hack, they're actually like emulating an Xbox or a PlayStation version of the game on their computer and hacking it that way.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people are like, it's impossible to hack on PlayStation. It's impossible on fucking Xbox. You know, it is totally possible, dude. Those things are basically operating systems now. As long as you can trick the operating system into, because the way console games work are, it's basically like a disk image. It's not like file directories and stuff. It's like a disk image that it's running on like a emulated drive.
Yeah.
So basically, if you can trick the OS into thinking that this is the like certified size of the disk image, then you can run hacks on top of that. But yeah, the thing is, why would you do it? Like, especially if you've been on like Xbox since 360 and you have all these games in your library, all this shit you paid for, and you're risking losing it. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
I would be devastated with how awesome it seems.
It'd be bad.
Or if I wouldn't have to play online. Trying to pick another religious belief thing here.
Jay's complaining about how COD had like a 66 gig update. They're trying to fix the stupid makeshift guns, I know that, and then they're supposed to do the anti-hacking stuff that they promised it was going to come out with a new site or a new season, but that didn't come out with a new season.
Yeah, I mean, I need to get back on there at some point. I might even today do some plunder or something, but or even hardcore. I don't know.
I even did Warzone or Battle Royale last night just because I wanted to do something different, you know, because I got worn out on playing, and I didn't do too bad. I didn't realize that I knew that how to sneak around as good as I did.
That's what it's all about, man. Like, that's why I tend to play by myself, because if people aren't being tactical or not like assessing the risk versus reward of an engagement, I'm like, dude, like if you really want to get a good placement, you have to be careful. You can't fucking be stupid.
100%.
Oftentimes I played with people where they don't listen. I love my cousin Isaiah to death, but there are times where he's very tactical, but then he gets like restless, and then he's like, he has to do something stupid, and I'm like, come on, man, like we're doing so good, and you just fucking screwed it all up.
I mean, I did that last night, and I'm pretty sure I pushed it, and but I also took the people out that I pushed it with, and I also knew that I already saw him, and it was only a matter of time for him to see me. So I was like, well, this is make it or break it time at this point, and then I made sure that I was the only one in the site when I engaged, so the other guys could counter him or flank him. But yeah, I got impatient last night a little bit, 100%. You gotta work together though. You gotta have good comms and you gotta stick together. That's the other issue. If you have more than you definitely gotta stick together.
Yeah, that's the other problem is sometimes there's people on like an Xbox party, so they're not communicating through the game chat or whatever. But dude, why can't they make Discord or something for every platform? And that might happen next generation, but who knows?
Yeah.
I think it would be a heavily restricted version of it, being that, which doesn't make sense because there's an internet browser on the PlayStation, there's an internet browser on Xbox, meaning there is no limit because it opens up the internet for what kind of content is going to be there. But I think because Discord is kind of known for like, dude, there's entire Discords. Like I was on a Destiny Discord for a long time with this community I used to play with, and they had an entire channel that was like not safe for work shit, and it was like nothing but foreign gifts. And I'm not a prude, but I'm like, Jesus, I didn't even know this stuff existed, like this amount. sure that, and it's not necessarily they want to limit users. They want to maintain their family-friendly, marketable image or whatever.
Yeah,
So
keep the
they're
kids
like,
on there because they're the ones that will spend mommy and daddy's money.
exactly. And I think that one thing that definitely needs to happen at some point, and it should have happened a long time ago, is there needs to be like a division of if you have if you're a minor, then you shouldn't play with adults unless your parent has actually like authorized you to do that.
Yeah.
Because there's some real creep ass dudes out there and chicks. I mean, I'm not saying it's just dudes that like prey on fucking young people. And it's like my brother's ex-wife. Like, she would indiscriminately, like when that Xbox chat cam or something came out for 360.
Oh yeah, yeah. The thing that sat like above the.
Yeah, she would indiscriminately show her boobs to people.
Uh,
And I would be like, dude, first of all, my brother has a problem with that, so don't do it. Like, I wouldn't care, but I'm just like, you need to be careful who you're doing that because you don't know if they're, 18 or not.
which can in turn get him in trouble.
Yep. Yeah, I downloaded a workshop mod, because I noticed when we were playing, I forgot about this, but it when you find a wonder or whatever, it doesn't do the whole little animated sequence and it gives you like a backstory about it and information about it. So I downloaded that so I could see those again. Especially like they've added new wonders and natural wonders.
Okay. My phone's going off like nothing else. Yeah, I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm back. Took me a minute. My bad.
It's all good. They're damn lame. Still working on getting my warrior. Where the fuck is my warrior?
He ran away.
No, he went way over the wrong way. Fucking dipshit. You can't go that way. Oh, you dumbass. God. Can't go that way. Okay.
I don't know why I'm yawning so much today.
Sleep for shit.
You know, instead of... I don't know. I don't know why I'm yawning.
Oh, I got that reevaluation on my mind, so that's stressing me out. That's on Monday, and then
Oh, the VA?
yeah.
That sucks. And Ann, what's up? Callie's my wife. Like, this is one of the couple from last night, honey. I'm up to 5 viewers. Getting up there. Especially for a non-COD game or high-end game. You should build your wonders everywhere where it's going to flood. I've just decided that. I couldn't get my audio and it wasn't on.
People who cannot find time for recreation.
So Jay, you'd probably have to just select a different audio source, so that way it's like your desktop audio. And then full screen, I'd have to see it. I wasn't watching it because I was in here. I had it up tab, but I wasn't actually actively watching. Oh, you just got to change your original what do you call it? What you're gonna stream, Jay? You just have to do that application instead of just doing auto on a was it game capture? You just have to hit you have to select which window you want to capture and make sure that your original pixels is what the game's actually got up on your screen for pixel wise. Some of those games they dial it down. They can't be at the pixels that you run normally on your desktop or your monitor. Get in. I made a new screen. It's called the intermission screen.
I was watching 2001 Space Odyssey yesterday, and I forgot that they had an intermission in that movie.
Oh yeah, I like that movie.
Which is weird on the Blu-ray version, because you're like, can this not be edited out? Like, what's the point of this? I don't know. I can understand it in the theater, because that was back when people weren't expected to sit through like a 3.5-hour movie or whatever, like Lord of the Rings or something, or Harry Potter, but...
Oh god, yeah, Harry Potter back in the day would have killed people.
Yeah. Which is weird, because I actually am one of those people who I'm like, dude, as long as I can get a quick bathroom break, man, like, I could watch movies all fucking day. I don't mind when the movie's super long.
Yeah, I don't either. They were. I got on a stream the other night with Bossy's husband, and he streams games that are interactive, the chat and all of that all the time. But he was like asking people's favorite movies, and I was like, well, I mean, I like The Rock. That's probably in my top 5 no matter what, just because I mean, it was just everybody complimented each other on that movie, actor wise.
We should say, do the math, put down the gun, let's go find some rockets.
Yeah. I love that. And just some of the scenes were crazy, and the fact that they actually went out there and filmed it at, I mean, the real Rock.
Yeah, that was true.
Yeah, instead of like nowadays they'd probably just CGI it. And then what was it? What was the other one? Was it The Patriot?
Patriots hit and miss with me. Like, early on in the movie, I'm like, this is pretty dope. But then there are some like super slow-mo Michael Bay type shit going on, and I'm like, oh my god, stop it.
Yup. Well,
Let's just kill Heath Ledger and get it over with. Why do we have to drag this out?
was it Face Off? Was the other one that I liked?
But yeah, John Woo. John Woo has good, he's got a good eye for action sequences.
Yeah. And then I like the new John Wicks. They're not like top 5, but I like the first John Wick's gunfights really well.
Well, if you ever get a chance, go to YouTube and look up Keanu Reeves and Halle Berry firing range.
Oh, I've seen that where they go through the fucking the tactics and everything that they do, and they actually train it.
Yeah, well, I was joking with my brother because I was watching it with him because he didn't even know. I was like, dude, I think John Wick is just a documentary where they follow Keanu Reeves around like.
Yeah.
And so I was like, that dude is badass. You have to watch this. So I was showing it to him. And it's funny because there's like a few females there that are like firing course instructors or whatever. And like after he just destroyed both of those courses in like this really amazing time, I was like, yeah, all those thighs are slick right now. No doubt. No doubt, dude.
The young guy from oh, I forget that one where he was a cop in like Hawaii or whatever. Breaking what was the name? It hit one of his. It was Speed, and then it was the other one where he was a undercover cop in that surf group, and I forget the name of it. Point Break.
Oh, Point Break.
Yeah, like the guy that came from those two movies through like The Matrix to this. I mean, just
Bill and Ted, for fuck's sake.
yeah, like his path through movies was just nuts.
Very eclectic. Because he did like those chick movies like, what was it, The Lake House or something like that, where it was like that mailbox was in like a tear in space-time.
Yeah, I remember that. What was that? I forget that one movie where was it Denzel Washington and he was like a cop but the FBI or federal government like made it.
Called Deja Vu.
Yeah, deja vu. Yeah, where they could see a certain point back in time exactly at that point.
Yeah. Jim
That-
Caviezel was the terrorist.
That thing was freaky.
Yeah. Yeah, hey, Jim Caviezel's gotten like hardly any work after he did the Passion movie or whatever, which I wasn't a fan of that movie either because I was like, I already know what this is based on. And I'm not talking about the Bible. I'm talking about like where the Passion play came from originally.
Yeah.
Because it was made in Europe to make people hate Jews. Like that was its sole intent, and it worked. So I was like, yeah, I don't know about this. And I remember my grandparents, their church was taking everybody to go see it. My Aunt Amy, which is their daughter, she was born when my grandmother had, I think, measles.
Oh shit.
So she ended up with, she's like, has the intellectual capacity of like a third grader.
Yeah.
If that, like, she doesn't know how to count money, and she doesn't have a concept of time. She just doesn't. She's this. Like, honestly, I'm torn about my Aunt Amy because, like, in a way, she's considered to be deficient mentally or as a human being. But I'm like, she's one of the most sweetest, accepting, kindest people I've ever known in my life. I'm like, well, maybe she is not deficient in that she is advanced in like kindness and all these other things. Like she's a much better human than most.
Oh, 100%.
So yeah, but church wanted to take everybody there, and they were going to take her to it, and I was like, I don't know if I do that, guys. I was like, it's I mean, obviously it's going to be like who knows how long the sequence is going to be. It's them getting like played by fucking Rome. It's going to be graphic as shit, and she might misinterpret a lot of things in there, so maybe don't do it. And then they were like finally sided with me, and they came back for the movie. My grandmother was like one of those, like, she didn't really care for the movie because it was just, I think she was more into like the movies like Christopher Plummer did. I don't know if Christopher Plummer or somebody else who was in this movie where it was about like the Book of John or something like that.
Yeah.
Which is New Testament shit, which is like not fucked up and fire, brimstone, and all of you are going to hell for the most innocuous of reasons kind of stuff. And that's more her speed, or when she was alive anyways. But even being as like a true believer she was, like she didn't hate gay people, she didn't look at other races differently, she didn't look at other people that were like Jews or Muslims differently. She just loved everybody. So like that's how everybody should be.
Yeah. I was a security guard at the mall when that movie came out, and we had so many issues with fights in the parking lot because of how that movie played out.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
I really liked the first Dark Knight too.
You're talking about Batman Begins, or you're talking about the Joker Dark Knight movie?
The Joker Dark Knight movie was really good, and I like Batman Begins, but the Joker Dark Knight one I really liked. I don't know why I like that. Maybe because he was so into that character that it was just.
Yeah, that was the best version of Joker in my opinion.
Yeah.
Other than Mark Hamill doing the Arkham stuff.
Well, yeah, and that he just. I mean, I'm sorry that he's not around anymore, but he definitely aced that one.
Yeah, plus, I mean, the way Christopher Nolan went at it as like, wanted it to still feel like a comic book movie, but he didn't want it to be, he wanted it to be like within the technology and within the grounding of reality.
Yeah.
So I like that. Because it would have been ridiculous if Tom Hardy had like the Venom serum or whatever that made him like this behemoth and like ridiculously large. Just a push of a button. That would have been just fucking dumb.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been very. I don't know. I wouldn't have paid that much more attention. It would have lost me.
But I did like the speech Bane
I like
I mean,
this.
all of it's a lie
Yeah.
because it's just to distract people. But it was like, yeah, well, it does make a lot of sense. It's like, why there are vastly more have-nots than there are haves, and it's almost like French Revolution shit, where and there's a lot of people in the French Revolution that were executed that really were decent humans that weren't a part of the problem. But it's like one of those things where it's like that's what can inevitably happen when you have so much desperation by such a large populace that eventually they start looking at irrational and terrible things to solve their problems instead of the people who are at the top thinking, yeah, this isn't going to last if we keep taking advantage of the system.
Yo.
I mean, I don't think anyone should do, like, I don't think war, and, like, yeah, you could argue that, well, if we hadn't gotten involved with, going into Europe during World War II, that could have been a huge problem eventually, and it would have been, but to me, it's like, unless it's a circumstance like that, I don't think any conflict is really worth it. I mean, look at the war on terror, dude. Like, has it really solved any problems, or has it just created new generations of terrorists?
Yeah. I mean, I think
Think about how many civilians are killed in these conflicts, like that are just like, well, it's collateral damage. There should be no collateral damage. Because once you create collateral, you've lost the moral high ground.
Yup. I do believe that it has shifted more of the fight over there instead of here on our soil, but I still don't think that it's gone about the right way.
Yeah, because we could have used all that. Aside from the money that's squandered, like you're losing human life, like you're depriving families of their loved ones, like permanently, or people are getting back so fucked up in the head. I mean, I'm pretty screwed up in the brain. Like, I have a lot of issues now, but I have met people where I'm like, that motherfucker's screwed up.
Yeah, and it's all happened over there.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, this is not in the long term worth it. Like, we're just gonna ruin generations of people and just spend so much money on something that's not gonna pay off. But all that money could have been in resources, human and otherwise, could have been used to make our country so retardedly stupid to attack us that we wouldn't have to send anyone anywhere again.
Yeah.
So I think the National Guard should go back to being the National Guard, like pre-Vietnam rules for the National Guard. Because, yeah, World War II, I think, did borrow some National Guard units, but it wasn't at the, scale Vietnam was at. Vietnam pretty much deployed every National Guard unit, which was insane. Other than sending National Guardsmen to college campuses to fucking murder students that were unarmed. Oh, America. There's not one country on this planet, or even free state, that's got no fucking blood on its hands.
Oh no.
So it's not like we're the worst, but we're definitely not the best.
No, we're the world's police.
It's just not, and it's not working. Because it's like, dude, are we Rome? Are we doing the Roman thing? Because we thought, that worked out.
Yo.
You get spread so thin, and your populace starts to get pissed off, and then you're not even paying attention to external threats, because you think you're pretty much God mode. And I really hate the nuclear arms race that's going on now. I'm like, holy shit, people. Like, this isn't deterrence. This is a guarantee that when resources start getting low, like water, food, and fuel, that shit's gonna be the go-to. And it's gonna be like a fucking terrible, awful thing.
Yeah.
I would like to be dead by the time that nukes start flying around.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Plus you gotta worry about, what about countries that have nukes, but then they're crippled by economic sanctions. And then here comes a terrorist organization that's like, we need a nuke to do something awful. Would you like to take cash for that? especially if a country ends up in a revolt. Like, imagine if Pakistan has nukes. So it's like, imagine if they lost complete control to fucking terrorist militias. That would suck.
What up, everybody in chat? What is everybody doing? Anything good today? Anything good? Anything fun? Jay, are you back on? Did you just resort to going to COD or what? Hello? Callie. Binion. Jay. I'm gonna scream. Puppy dog needs some attention. Hello?
Fuck. My brother's dog freaking out about something.
He just wants all the attention in the world.
He's a pretty obnoxious dog. Like, he's a Belgian Malinois or Malinois or something like that. He just barks about everything. And like last night, my sleep schedule's fucked up anyways, but took Ripley out at like 1:30 in the AM last night, and we're being super quiet, and my brother's asleep, and this dog just starts losing it. Like, just for us walking by the damn door, and it's like, you fucking dipshit. Like, how many times do I have to do this before you realize we live here?
Did you guys get his girlfriend's dog taken care of?
It is an escape artist, that's for sure. That dent the bars on its crate. Starting to calm down now, because now it realizes it's at where it's going to live for the foreseeable future.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a super sweet dog, and it's going to be an 80-pound dog at some point. And I'm like, good God. I like little dogs.
Might as well get it trained now.
Yeah, I mean, it sits, it lays down. I mean, and no one made it do this, but it will sit up on its butt with paws up, like begging for stuff. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. I mean, I hate seeing that one. It's cute, but I'm like, no, don't do that. You're an equal. Don't do that.
Dog's like, I don't care. Whatever gets me the treats.
Yeah.
Food driven.
I cannot imagine any condition. If it's natural to kill,
I'm sure you're so far ahead of me right now and everything.
I mean, not really, because I literally just started paying attention to building builders. It's like I didn't need them for a while because I didn't have the tech to improve some of the tiles I was looking at. So. But now I do, so I'm having to churn out builders.
Only 100 turns in for 2 hours. Holy hell! I forget how these civilization games are long games. Like one city, I'm like, there's no buildings for me to build. I don't know why. I'm back down to 2 viewers, it says. Yeah.
Ready to unlock the policy in the government where it's like you get X amount of gold per trade route.
Huh.
I think I have one that's like 1 gold right now. Maybe it's a governor thing that I'm thinking of. Like a governor.
Don't reinvent the wheel.
I bought a ship, and that was all my gold.
I need to take the time one day to look up how to expand on great work slots, relic slots, artifact slots, like stuff like that. Because when I got the archaeologist last game we played, I was discovering like these cool things, but I didn't have room to slot them,
Okay.
so I couldn't get the bonus from them. I could either have to remove something which had a bonus I already liked and didn't want to lose, or got to figure that out at some point. It's probably something really simple.
Money, if it does not bring you happiness, will at least help you be miserable.
Money will, if it doesn't bring you happiness, will at least make you miserable. Loving it. It's so honest. Hang on, I'll be right back.
Divide and rule, a sound motto.
Okay, sorry. Can't beat up a kid on camera. Ooh, found religion. Alright, I always like doing the bull. And we're gonna call him Butcherism. Or Butchism. Butchism, that's what we do. Yay. Alright. He's got a phone call. Oh, I found a city-state. That's just wonderful. Take all these envoys. Must suck to be you, city-state, because that's a small island. Yes, we are universal fists. Yeah, I just downloaded it today.
Wasteful war shall statues.
It's my time with Clue, not yours, Callie. It's not 76 time. You can't have them.
Into the heart of New Zealand's Fjordland, that same childlike feeling, long lost, a pure, unadulterated awe came rushing back.
Okay, I have no clue what's that. Yeah, downloaded this map today. Got the last DLC I didn't have today. Just trying to figure out what's changed. I like the real world Earth. Never knew I was the Prime Minister of Australia was an option until this new update or the DLC I downloaded. So I'm here. Oh, it is? See, I wouldn't have known. I'm just kind of down here. First time playing this and Australia. So usually I'm America, Britain, Rome. I never try to be Gandhi. I figured this guy was a good new guy to try. Is it
You can
downloading?
no more have exact religious thinking without theology than exact.
It's already. I don't know. Okay, Clue, you still on that phone call? Yeah. Gonna be playing some COD later tonight. Whoop whoop. I like having music while I play this. And not the music that came with the gun or the game.
Without mathematics,
Ooh, gold arrow. Give me that gold. Oh no, dedication, gotcha. Let's go. Got me in my other city. The World's Congress. I can vote now? Okay.
expense is superior to opulence. The wicked king pursued the lovers Juan and Maria on his swiftest horse. As he overtook them, Maria flung down her ring, and at once rose up 7 tall hills, and the king was slow. Normal people believe that
Gotta be flying high in the clouds. I don't want invisible. Jay, what are you doing?
Yeah, the council, the Sharp dude at their unit, and Sharp is for like, you know, talk to people about unwanted sexual advances, harassment, stuff like that.
Oh God.
And he's the guy doing it. Making unwanted advances on people.
Oh God.
Fucking idiots. Brother is like, I guess, the safety dude for their unit. Like, all the different, because he's been doing search and rescue and lots of stuff like that for the most part, this military career. So he gets stuck with that.
Oh, I understand that. Because then you also got to do, what is it, a family member or there's a lot of things when you're doing rescues that you have to do extra. It's like victim advocate and... Oh.
Yep.
We go through that every year or every 3 years. I think some of them are triannually and some are annually.
I've lived through some terrible things in my life. Some of them.
Forgot. This fucking game makes my computer.
What?
This game makes my computer run so hot. Like a line of sweat going down my back. Alright. I mean, my tower's right next to me, so I feel the heat vents on the top.
Feel the burn. It's like the farther I get away from this camera, the more it screws up. So I gotta be at like this software for this fake green screen is starting to annoy me. I just need to get a green screen. Why can't I?
The Lord made us all out of iron.
I found Hong Kong,
It's a good city state.
and I just found something erupting. Gentle eruption. Don't know where that was. Oh. Yeah, I'm not there. Okay.
Behold the wonders of the heavens and earth. The clear aqua blue.
For some reason, my watch, where I normally wear it's been giving me shit. I think I might have to wear it on the other hand, which I hate doing, but. Down to one viewer. I'm hurting. I'll be right back. I'm back. Still not my turn though.
Yeah, I've seen envoys. Yep. That flood just barely missed my civilization. That river just keeps flooding south of me near Baghdad.
Huh?
Or maybe that's not. No, Baghdad's to the east of it.
A man on a horse is spiritually as
Not much, Zero. What's up?
Have olives. That's awesome.
You have what?
About to have olives as a luxury resource.
Huh?
I have tons of wine.
Signy is a
Great vineyard.
250 square mile tiger trap made up on massive obelisks, riddled with jagged spears. And yes, they will cut your pretty face.
I just read your message. Yeah, that's fine. Dude.
Yeah. I got a few more minutes in me.
Create with the heart. Build with the mind.
Tonight's Callie's late night too, so it's like I never sleep good when that's going on. Let's build a dam so I don't have any river floods.
You streaming tonight or something?
She's not. I wish she would. She won't do it. I don't know why. She's got a really good following. She'd be really good at it. And she wants to go back to work so bad, and I'm like, well, you have really bad asthma, and you don't trust anybody with the kids but you, so something's got to change there for that to work out. And she had like the perfect job lined up to work from home, but that fell through because of all this shit. So I don't know.
Well, it seems like a lot more work from home stuff will be possible now that society's realizing that not everyone is essential to be there physically,
Yeah.
or at least not 5 days a fucking week. First of all, it's like a environmental thing, economical thing, because people have to spend gas to go wherever they're going to work. Plus, there's risk involved with auto accidents. Plus, you cut out a lot of traffic, which cuts down on pollution.
I think California will jump on that like nothing else. I'm sure they'll do like a tax benefit to have people working from home. All these companies that need that money.
Yeah, and I mean, America's mostly service industry now anyway. It's like we don't do a lot of export. We don't do a lot of manufacturing anymore, so. We do a lot of assembly, but coincidentally, a lot of our assembly is done in Mexico.
Yep.
Like, Xboxes are assembled in Mexico. Parts come from China, Taiwan. Yeah.
Probably Korea too, where Samsung has everything.
Yeah, Korea. Yeah, definitely Korea. Korea's amazing, dude. Like, I'd love to go there at some point. Plus, I might never leave because the no cap extreme bandwidth. Holy shit. Makes our internet look like fucking people with 2 cans and a wire.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that freaking fiber that's gonna cost me not an arm and a leg, but
Yeah, it's funny. I turned religious victory off, and Russia is just like they're doubling down on the religious shit. And I'm like, fuck you. Like, this dude's literally falling around my settler wherever I go, just waiting for the opportunity for me to found a city and then.
well, he probably gets a bonus for every city that follows his religion.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a motivation, especially if you have tithe, which is the Christian religions where they take money.
Yeah.
Just God needs money, obviously.
God does need money.
My cousin Rachel is super Christian. I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with anybody who's religious. But there's a point where it's like, dude, you need to stop. Because she keeps sending me these things, like these articles and stuff, and it's like, why do you hate Christianity? Was the article she sent me, and I was like, dude, I don't hate any religion. Like, what? Because first of all, I believe in God. I've always believed in God, and due to lots of experiences I've had in my life, there's no way for me not to believe in God. Like, I just can't. There's just I don't believe in coincidence. I believe in fate. I think that we do this over and over again.
Yeah.
Because I don't agree with the fact that you die and you go to paradise or whatever you want to call it, the afterlife. I think that's kind of lame because it's like your soul or your energy or your spirit, whatever you want to call it, you get one go around the merry-go-round and all of a sudden you're good enough to go, you're done.
They throw you challenges and you got to overcome them. And
yeah, it's like, what does it take for you to evolve spiritually and the soul or whatever you want to call it? Like, you can't just go around. Like, there's no way. Like, you'd have to be perfect. And what is perfect anyway? So there's too many instances in my life where you can call it deja vu, you can call it deja reeve, whatever you want to call it. Just I've had daydreams, blackouts, dreams, visions, whatever you want to call them. You can not believe me, I don't care. But and it sounds like new age as fuck, which I hate new age shit anyways. Like, it just all that stuff's kooky to me. But I've had entire conversations with people in these dreams or blackouts, whatever you want to call them, and never met the person before in my life, ever. So I don't even know. Like, I have no frame of reference. And then days, weeks, months, years later, I literally meet that person and have literally the exact conversation I've had in my head.
Oh god.
There's no way for me to explain or quantify that other than either there's like some serious fuckery with space time that I'm sensitive to, or I've done this before.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yeah, I just don't buy that you do it one time. I just think we keep doing this over and over again until we learn whatever it is we're supposed to learn. That's why I joke with friends of mine. I'm like, next time around, please find me before I join the army and say, don't do it. Don't do it.
You say 2 more turns, and then we'll pause it till next time?
Yeah, that's cool. I'm actually starting to get things kind of leveled out where I kind of have it done, at least for like a good amount of turns.
Yeah, because we're about, a quarter way through the 500?
Yeah, it's AD, so we've just passed that mark.
Now that I got Callie to go to the store and not to stop messaging you on Discord while we're playing.
I got like 1,500. Well, I did have like about $3,000, but I'm just buying up tiles like crazy.
Oh, just expanding your border.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of. I'm sure it's going to cause problems with other governments or whatever, or other civs, but there's the resources I want to corner off before they get it.
Well, you let me know whenever you're ready. Because I hate getting stopped mid-thought, or mid-process of a thought, or a plan. Hopefully we can do some plunder or something later.
Yeah, I need to do it because I'm already behind on the battle pass.
Oh god.
Right after the turn generation, good.
Alright. I just had another fucking lava explosion.
Which volcano is it?
This one over here by me. Saw Anani?
Terraria has a volcano. I didn't know that. I mean, obviously it would because of the land.
Will I make a pillar in the temple of my god, and he shall go no
Fucking
more
over.
out.
What'd you say? This turn now or one more turn?
No, I'm good now.
Okay, cool. We will continue this another time. I'm gonna exit this out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you next time. Later.